Hey guys, happy Friday. We have made it to another weekend, praise Jesus. Today we are doing lesson 90, page 465. So today is going to look a little different as far as the lesson and the notes go, because this lesson there are so many different questions that go along with this. What I'm going to do is just give you a few basic facts to remember. And then I'm going to actually have you read lesson 90 on your own and read through all the examples that they do with you and then attempt it. Because like I said, there's no just set way to figuring these out. There's just too many different ways that they can be asking you a question. So in order to be able to do these problems, we are actually going to just remember these 4 facts because this is some of the vocabulary that you'll be in contact with as you go through these problems. So clockwise moves in the direction of the clock hands. So if you have a clock, okay, and I'm not going to draw it completely accurate, but let's say you have a clock, then those hands are going to be moving in the normal direction of a clock. Okay, so the hands will be moving in this direction. Now, counterclockwise is the opposite of that. So again, if you have a clock, I'm not going to draw it to scale, then you are actually going to be moving in the opposite direction of those clock hands. Okay? Now, another thing that you will see on these problems is compass directions, so north, east, south, and west. So if a problem tells you to turn, like if you are facing north and it tells you to turn right, then you are going to be facing east. If it tells you to turn left, then you are going to be facing west. Same thing with south. If you're facing south and it tells you to turn left, then you'll be west. And if it tells you to turn right, then you'll be east. Okay, so if we can remember just those 4 directions, then that will be half the battle. Now, the 4th hint is probably one of the most important hints. So all exterior angles of all shapes have to add up to equal 360 degrees. So the exterior shapes the exterior angles are the ones that are on the outside of the shape. So you can see I'm kind of pointing to the exterior areas of each one of these shapes. And oops, I left off one here. So all exterior angles of all shapes, doesn't matter what the shape is, it has to add up to equal 360 degrees. So for this triangle, for example, the internal angles are the 60 degrees right here, but the external angles are the 120. So there's 3 120 exterior angles. So if I added up 120 3 times, and I get 360. So this just goes to prove my point. The next shape is a square. So again, squares have 90 degrees for their interior angles, but they also have 90 degrees for their exterior angles. So 90 added up 4 times, because there's 4 exterior angles, gives you 360. Now if you have a pentagon, okay, pentagon has 5 exterior angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you add it up, and let's just pretend that these 5 angles are 72 degrees, okay, so that information will be given to you. You don't have to guess. If you added up 72 5 times, then you get 360. So notice how all exterior angles equal 360 degrees. So right now I'm going to let you take the time to read starting on page 465, lesson 90. Please read all the examples before you attempt your homework. And again, as always, guys, if you have questions or concerns, ask me during the Zoom conference, text me, or email me. And have a wonderful weekend.